the dark. Dig Daddy's out there with a fire in his heart. Bay dirt on the table, sifting through the night. Glitter in his eyes, everything feels right. Hand in the water, fingers in the mud. Buckets full of promise, gold in the blood. Gear on the bench, tools of a trade. Hustling through the silence, riches to be made. Dig Daddy digging deep into the vein. Shed in the back, old dreams in the dark. Dig Daddy's out there with a fire in his heart. Bay dirt on the table, sifting through the night. Glitter in his eyes, everything feels right. Hand in the water, fingers in the mud. Buckets full of promise, gold in the blood. Gear on the bench, tools of a trade. Hustling through the silence, riches to be made. Dig Daddy digging deep into the vein. Paint dirt on his hands never goes in vain. Backyard prospecting, this ain't no game. Gold fever burning hotter than a flame. Shed lights flicker, shadows on the wall. Dreams of El Dorado, treasures big and small. Viewing all the gadgets, keeping spirits high. Every nugget found makes the heart fly. Camera rolling, capture every gleam. Subscribers tuning in, living out the dream. Broken nails and dirt, but a heart so true. Dig Daddy's gold rush, it's a path to pursue. Dig Daddy digging deep into the vein.
What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed. Take this out of my ear so I can hear myself. And it's time to do a little bit of BSing out here in the shed. What is going on? It's good to see y'all here. Good to have y'all. Let's see who's with us tonight. Got a few of you guys. It's like Adam Wise, Mana, Troubled One, Mega Dog, what's going on? One and Only, Roberto Garcia, Robert Lee, A3 Sky Warrior, what's going on? Be More Bandit, On Public Lands, greetings to you. Alaskan Assassin Adventures, that must be some crazy gold you're getting up there. Killing it. Smirnoff Peacock, what's happening? Larry McMillan, good to see you. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. All of you who are actually veterans, thank you for your service. That's really all there is to say. I've never served myself. I'm not a serving kind, but I'm glad that there are those out there who are willing to put themselves forward and give a little bit of their freedom so that we can all enjoy ours. Regardless of anybody's political ideologies or reasons for going into the military or anything like that, giving up self in the potential of having to put yourself in the line of fire is a tremendous sacrifice, and it's not one that should be taken lightly by anybody. Any citizens out there who have not served, such as myself, should always give that respect to those who have served and who, are themselves respectful, of course. But a lot of good service people out there, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who have served and who were able to come home and share their experiences with us. Thank you. Let's see. What else is going down? I went out and I dug some holes this weekend. That was fun. You guys got to see that video from Saturday on Sunday. Had a good time out there. I am sore as hell, as always, of course. You know, that's how it winds up going. You go out there, you dig some holes, and you get the hell out of there before you're too tired and sore to get out of there. And that's exactly what we did. And brought home a little bit of dirt with me, couple half buckets. Well, one full bucket, but it's a smaller bucket. It's one of these guys. So I got one of these full, and then a 5-gallon, about a third of the way. So I brought home a little bit of dirt to play with, out of a couple different spots. One spot that I was told, this is a good spot, you should get some dirt from here, and so I did. And a few other spots that I just said, you know what, I'm not finding anything in these other spots, but this I think is good, so I dug a bucket of there, and hopefully that one pays out. We'll see. You know, it's unsearched. I haven't had a chance to go through or qualify it. I did find a few flakes here and there, and it was from around that area, but we'll see. We'll see what winds up panning out. I'll probably use it in pay dirt that I sweeten up, because I like my incense that we'll be lighting here in a little while. I like to mellow the mood in the shed. So we got our Nag Champa and sage blend. Very calming, mixed with some cloves. All legal weed and legal herb in all 50 states. Those three are. A little bit of frankincense and some myrrh. And we'll have ourselves a good time. A mellow time. A kind and friendly time is what we're looking at here this evening. And yeah, like that. Tropical Express is a term that I would use for flavors, if anybody was curious. But yeah, it's nice to have gotten out. I probably won't get out again for the rest of the year, just because it's getting cold as hell out there, and the water, it's flowing a little bit high, so a lot of the places where I'd like to dig are underwater. And that's what I found out, as you guys saw when I was out there. A lot of the places where I would usually dip in, I can't get to right now, technically. And the one spot that I was really looking forward to getting back to, man, somebody cleaned that out. Yeah, there may still be a little bit of digging to be done there, but you know, from where I was looking, it definitely looked like it was hit pretty hard, and so that kind of bummed me out. But you know, that spot over there is always good to me, and we'll see what the future has to bring. Find some other spots further up the river, and dig those out. Pull the rocks out of the holes that they left behind, and dig at the bottom of those. We're going to find that gold one way or another. I tell you what, I'll use another prospector's efforts to get me down in a hole if I got to do what I got to do to get that shiny. I'm sure you all can relate. Not trying to stick anybody's holes that are, you know, theirs, that they're working still, but I'll take up an abandoned hole, no problem. Just hopefully it doesn't mean that that hole's been emptied out. But you can always dig sideways and see what it's all about. You never know. If you're in a really nice gold-rich place, give it a shot, you know? Plus, the floods, waters, the rivers always bring some fresh down. So, some flood gold is always nice to be found. And I feel like I'm rhyming a lot here tonight. And I need to chill. Maybe I don't need to smoke any more of that, or to light any more of that incense, mellowy stuff. But hopefully can you guys hear me all right? I know I've been talking for a while, and I feel like we've been talking together, but I always like to double check just to see. Let's see who else has joined us since the last time I went down the line. What do we got? David Alfonsetti, Art. What's going on? How you doing? Donna Corin, there you are. Good to see you. Let's see who else is fresh into the room. Bent Fork Prospecting, what's going on? What do we got? Who do we got? Well, that's everybody who's chimed in. We'll see who else shows up by the end of the night. Always a good time. Let me know if I'm lagging out at all. The shed has gone totally wireless. I got a Wi-Fi extender for out here, and I'm looking at my signal, and it looks good, and everything seems to be good. And so I've been running the stream for the last couple weeks on wireless. So, you know, if I'm stuttering out or the resolution just dips down really, really bad, let me know, because I may need to, maybe the Wi-Fi still isn't good enough. Now, the chat bar and all that stuff, that's all run on YouTube side, so my end has nothing to do with it. But my video and audio, that part's me. Pitbull Prospecting, what's going on? Good to see you. Looks good. Awesome. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. But yeah, let's see. I had a great weekend. Having a great weekend. Today we got the day off. It's Veterans Day once again. Happy Veterans Day, and thank you to all the veterans out there. Jason Martin, good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can hear me, because I did that whole Happy Veterans Day spiel, and that would feel pretty silly if I said all that and you guys couldn't hear me. I'm just babbling on and not checking things before I start talking. Whew. But let's see. What's interesting in prospecting land this week? I don't know. I never actually look into anything. I always intend to, like on a Monday. Today I don't really have much excuse because I had the day off, but I've been doing other things. I've been trying to build a cargo cover for the Element. And I got it 3D printed and all put in, and I was starting to lay it out. And I'm looking at it, and it just dawned on me, and this thing's a piece of shit. So I'm going to go buy a real one, the proper one for it, and not dick around. But I've been dicking around all day. So I kind of wasted the day dicking around. But, oh well. I have fun building things, 3D building and learning stuff, so I guess it's not a total loss. Chris W., thank you. Thank you for that super chat. I do have a super chat challenge going on. It was supposed to be something else, but it wound up being what it is. But I need a new camera. When I was out there, my GoPro started acting up, and I've had the little GoPro. It's a little GoPro Session. It's the very first GoPro Session. It's not the Session. It's the Session 4, and then there was a Session 5, and then they stopped calling it a 4 or a 5, and it was just the Session. But I had the original Session. And it's been working great for years and years and years. It's the camera that I take out with me to the river, because I'm not taking, obviously I can't take my computer with my webcams, and there's no way in hell I'm taking out to the river my camera that I do the reviews with. So I've always relied on this little GoPro Session, this little itty bitty thing, to get me video while we're out on adventures. I use it when I go out to any kind of well, pretty much anywhere that entails outdoors. Because it's waterproof. Was waterproof. Or something. But I was filming, and I was filming the point where I took the camera and I went under the water to film the under the water scene. And I got a little bit of underwater scene, and then I pulled it back out and it just shut off. And ever since then, the battery's been really, really wonky. So I got to get a new camera. And they're about $200. So that was the intention of the super chat. If we get there, awesome. If probably not, but if we do, awesome. Thank you, Jason Martin, for that $5 super chat. I'll give you a thumbs up as well. Have I ever crunched court? Hold on. Let me catch up on. I've been talking for a little bit, and people be asking questions and shit. So let me go back up here a second. Have to do something back before work. All right, A3. We'll see you when you get back. Adam Wise, I'm sold out of my new pay dirt. I am sold out of the new pay dirt. That one was going to go fast. I only made a few. Very, very limited one. There is still a few other ones on the site. There's the ghouls, and then there's the down in the hole. But yeah, I did sell out of the turkey one. Like I say, that one was going to be super limited because I really only did the pay dirt this month to keep up for the patrons. Because I have a few other bags that are still out there on the regular. So, my next bag will be a Christmas bag. I always do one every year. I've been toying around with what I'm going to do for the Christmas bag, and I'm not sure just yet. I'll ask you guys. You guys have seen a few of them over the years, or you've done a few of them. Do you guys dig the white sand? The crystally crushed coral sand? You enjoy panning that out, or is that kind of tedious, and has the novelty of that worn out? Should we just go with something a little bit more natural this year? Let me know. Chat, I know a lot of you guys have done my Christmas pay dirt. Let me know what you think. On public lands, is that why they are bluish hue, an older GoPro? Yes, it's an older GoPro. The GoPro that I use in here to record the down angle on the sluice, not the front angle of the sluice, is a GoPro 4. They're on 12 now, I think. So it's a little bit. It's a little bit old. That one is. And the session is, I think the session, it's a 4 or 5, and so it came out around that time. So it's not too much. It's a little bit newer than the 4, but not by a whole lot. So yeah, they're older for sure. I've been putting off getting new GoPros for a while. I'm not a huge fan of GoPros overall, but they do work pretty well for specific functions. They're just really overpriced. The normal GoPros, the fully functioned, like the 12, is like $500. You can get other stuff, but it's just overpriced for such a little thing. The one I'm looking at is $200, and it has a lot of those features removed. I don't need them anyways. I'm just using it, as a basic camera. I had bought the 8 at one point, put it underwater, and it leaked and died. Very first thing. So I've been a little bit sketched on the GoPro stuff since then. Jason Martin, not a big fan of the coral sand. Duly noted. The unicorn poop. Yeah, the unicorn poop is really cool. That's for sure. Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Chris W. loves the Christmassy. Loves the white sand stuff. Well, maybe I'll do a combination of the rainbow sand and the coral sand with a little bit of pay dirt sand mixed in. Maybe we'll do that this year. Do a little bit different. Your batteries have swollen. Well, if your batteries have swollen, you should definitely swap them out. I have a GoPro 4, like I was mentioning, and yeah, one of my batteries is swollen, and I don't like using it because I know what can happen if one of those type batteries pops. You're going to have a fire on your hand, and that thing's going to be done for. So, what you should probably do is switch out for fresh batteries. They still make new batteries for the older GoPros, so it's worth it to replace them every now and then. I just picked up a new battery for my 4, works great. It's just like new again. I mean, it's all beat up still, but functionally and electronically, it all works. So, yeah, I'm gonna do ornaments. I like doing the ornaments. That's the funnest part of the Christmas pay dirt for me, is making the ornaments. The problem is I don't know what I'm gonna do for this year. I don't know what kind of ornament I'm gonna make. So we'll see. We'll see what winds up being the ornament. But I do love doing that part. Um, I've got a few floating around here. I still have a couple ornaments from last year's pay dirt. I still have a bag of last year's pay dirt, and a bag of the year before that, and a bag of the year before that. And I think there's even another bag of the year before that, maybe floating around here somewhere else as well. See, I got this jalapeno, and I got a snow ho-ho. Those two are loaded. I don't even remember what gold was going for when I packed those. I should probably pan those out. Yeah, those batteries don't like going from hot to cold really quick. So like if it's really hot and you dunk it under water where it's really, really cold, um, that could maybe make your battery trip out. What's going on, T-Rep? But so anyways, that's where my goal is. I need a new camera. Um, I'm gonna get one. What I really need is to sell some toolbox sluices, because I got like 7 of them sitting behind me. And then then I'll get a new camera once I move a few of those. So if you know anybody who needs one for Christmas, or you want to get one for Christmas for somebody, there you go. Adam, what's that? The Christmas pay dirt? So what happened? Little backstory here, and I'm not even sure if the ornaments are in these ones, or if these were ones that I put the ornaments. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Ornaments on the inside on this one. But what happened is the bags on these sprung a leak. And so that one has a little bit of a hole in it, but it's in a bag. This one sprung a leak up here. And so I tried to heat seal it with a lighter, and I just made it worse and made it hella ugly. But it's still sealed and it's not leaking anymore. And it feels like there's an ornament in this one too. So these both are ready to go with whatever gold was in them those years. I don't even know. I'll have to go back and look up how much I sold them for, or how much gold that was in them, and maybe we'll do an auction or something for them. But I don't want to use like eBay or anything, because they cut into the money. So maybe we'll just do a in-place auction or something on them. GS Prospecting, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Man, we got to get out and do some digging again this next year coming up. I was telling everybody, I don't know if I'm going to do any more digging this year. It's getting kind of cold out there. But definitely, when the weather starts warming back up, we got to get out there. Got to get our shovels. Got to do the thing. That's right, Gold Squad. You guys just got to let me know when you go down to, you guys have been going south a lot. Yeah, like I just said, I got three of the last 3 years of holiday pay. Holiday. I got the frosty one, and I got an ornament, and I got the last happy holiday, and then a snow ho ho. So I got 3 years of holiday pay. You know what? All right. I think I'll do a combo pack. So it might be a little bit pricey, but it'll be all four. These three plus this year. It'll be a holiday combo pack. Yeah. That's a lot of holiday pay. But yeah, those auctions were a lot of fun. Um, the only problem with the auction is sometimes the chat doesn't always update in the same order that people talk in. So oftentimes somebody will put a bid in after somebody or before somebody, and it mixes them around. So it's kind of hard to say who came first. That being said, it's an auction, so if you really want it, you'll trump that bid anyways. So I guess, that's a different way of looking at it too. Trouble One just got GS prospecting. His gold squad. Oh, that's funny shit. That's hilarious. All right, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Next week, it's not like a crazy holiday next week, is it? No, it's this week. All right, next week, we'll do an auction. We'll auction off the holiday pays of the previous years. And that'll give me some extra cash to start doing the holiday pay for this year. And, you guys can buy some toolbox looses for your loved ones. Because everybody needs a toolbox loose. Am I right? Especially now that they're micro and cheaper. So much smaller. They're adorable. And also, don't forget, if you hit my swag shop, I got backyard prospecting swag there, man. Check this out. Check this one out. The Moss Nose. Huh? Told you I was going to make that a thing. So if you want to get yourself some cool backyard prospecting swag, that's where to go get it. Ooh, you still got a dragon? Or a blue moon? Blue moon was my very, very first one. That's the one that started it all off. So I went hard on that one. I probably didn't make any money on any of the blue moons. After all the gems and the gold, the 3D printing, and the little spoons that I put, all the miscellaneous stuff that I put in them, those ones were a very, very slim margin. But today, they're solid. Got your Mooch shirts on? Hell yeah, right on, Panama. Good stuff. Thank you, Chris, for that link to the swag shop. Yeah, go pick up some swag before for Christmas. It'll take a little bit to get here to you. They're all custom made as ordered, when ordered, and all that. So if you want to pick them up now. That way you can get them in time for Christmas. Lots of cool stuff on there. I got a hoodie, a cool hoodie. You saw me wearing that in this last video. Actually, this is pretty much everything I was wearing in the last video. It just came out of the washer. My wife's probably going to be mad at me because I already am wearing it all again. But the beanie, keep your head warm. It's all good. All good. So go check that out. In the swag shop, got all that good stuff. In the prospector shop, I got a whole bunch of pay dirts there as well. Again, I'm out of the Turkey Day stuff, but I do have a couple golden goblins and the Down in the Holes, and maybe one more. Go check those out. Now, it's about that time to hop over to the sluice. So if you guys want to go with me, we can go check that out. It's sluicing time. What the hell happened here? Hold on, homies. Oh, I know what happened here. No, that's not what happened. Hey, let's go to the sluice. Boy. That's kind of far away. I wanted to give you guys a better view on what's going on, but I guess things crept out of place. There we go. How's about that? There we go. All right, can you guys hear the music all right? It's always the challenge with the system here. Anybody? Do we got audio? Like the music, I mean. All right, I'm gonna assume that we got sound. You guys can hear it all. Awesome. Oh no, what's going on with the sluice? Oh, there's a sluice already underneath it. God damn it, I'm funny. Ain't that thing adorable? Just freaking adorable. When you think it can't get any smaller, there you go. Dig Daddy shows you what small's all about. Wait a minute. Alright, we're not going to use this because I don't want to be here all night. Oh shit, it's not coming out. There we go. Bam. But it'll work. It'll catch that gold. Guaranteed. But we're going to use this one. A little bit bigger. Turn it up just a hair. Brush out the air pockets. Alright, I think this mat is looking fine, looking good. Now, all we got to do is light some incense. Get a proper zen going here. Culver prospecting, what's going on? Anybody else who's joined us since the last roll call, welcome. Beaker, I think I haven't said hello to you. Welcome to the stream. All right. Now, because I don't know what gold was in here, and I'm kind of really interested to find out, I didn't add any gold to this. I do have a little bit of gold to the side over here just in case there's nothing. But we're gonna see how decent that pay layer was. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit because it is a silly amount of slow. Good to see you back, Beaker. No, I'm not a hunter and have no idea what a 4x4 is. But seeing as how you're typing about it, it must be a good thing. So congratulations. I'm going to speculate that means it's a 4-point. It's a nice 4-point buck. 4 points on each antler. Otherwise, yeah, it's a off-roading vehicle with 4-wheel drive, which is also something you would take hunting, I would think. 4 times the entire. There you go. Well, I bet you a 4x4 was involved to getting to that 4x4. All right. Well, we are through that cup of dirt. Some fools get a cup of noodle. I go with the cup of dirt. It's what keeps me sustained. My tummy full. All right. Let's move up a little bit so I'm not bumping myself in the face here. It's not looking fantabulous. Got some of the markers. We got some garnet. Seeing a couple color here. All right. We got 3 little pieces of fly poop. Boop, boop, boop. Right there. That's what we found out of that cup of dirt from the river. I don't even know if you can see it. There you go. You see Orion's belt right there? Itty bitties. Little itty bitties. So, not a great take on that cup. But, you know, it's how it goes sometimes. Oh, the link. The link! Damn it, Dick Daddy. God damn it. Is that all you guys care about is the link? You want to win all that gold that you just saw? All 3 pieces? Well, it's okay. Alright. I'm not going to cook that gold because I'm going to lose it in the process of doing that. So I'm just going to leave it in that snuffer and we'll snuff it up again next week. But, like I said, I've always got a backup plan. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Alright, we're going to go with 0.105 tenth of a gram of gold going out to somebody here tonight. Now let's go back to the main camera. And we're back. All right. So, cool gold that I threw in. Not a whole lot that we found in that scoop from the river. But, I mean, if you think about it, that's not bad. For a cup, that's a natural cup scoop of dirt out of the bucket that's sitting back here. And there was 3 little pieces of fly poop in it. So, that bucket is gonna be maybe not too bad. Hopefully we'll find a few bigger pieces. I'm sure a lot of the heavier stuff sunk to the bottom of the bucket when I shook it all out. So we'll see how it all pans out. But that's a pretty good sign to see, 3 little pieces of fly poop on top of it. So we'll see how it all turns out. We'll probably go through a little bit more of that as we go on. And as it dries out, I'll be using that for some pay dirt for you guys. So one way or another, you guys ain't getting away from this dirt. As you saw, naturally, there's a lot of nice garnets in there and some black sands, a fair amount. So you got to be careful with this stuff. It can get on you. But overall, some of the nicest pay dirt that I've panned out, some of my favorite pay dirt to go through. This particular pay dirt from this particular river. In this particular state that I happen to be in, and it happens to be my favorite spot. So I'm always glad to share that with you guys, and of course I'll sweeten it up by adding a little gold here and there to really let you guys appreciate it. So all good. Now, if you want to get in and potentially win this gold that we just looked at and get a bag of some wet pay dirt that I'm going to throw from this bucket out to you guys. Make sure to leave a comment at the comment video on top of the chat that's linked up there. You do need to be a subscriber to comment. And yeah, good luck everybody. But leave it up there if you want to get in. All Things Country, what's going on? Just kind of rolling back to see who else has joined us and if I miss any big deals. That's right. Everybody, remember to like this stream. Thank you, Jason, for the reminder. If you guys are having a good time and you're liking hanging out with me here, hit that thumbs up. Share it out if you want to share it out as well. Get some more people to join in and hang out with us here. We're here every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And you're going to have to do the math on everything in between. But that's what I'm giving you. But we're here every week. Is what I'm getting at, and we're always having a good time and always looking for some gold, always on that hunt, one way or the other. Nice. Use your Gen 2. Now, I'm hoping to get a Gen 2. I don't think the pocket sluices are on Gen 2 just yet. The micro pocket sluices, I don't think he switched those over. And that's the newest thing that I've gotten from him is a batch of pocket sluices for the toolboxes. I'd like to see a Gen 2. Now I'm going to be getting a map from him here pretty soon, hopefully, and hopefully that one will be based on the Gen 2 little loop-de-loops and vortexes. That's what they're called. Warm but wet. Yeah. Is it just they have a little bit higher of a lip to get bigger gold? because that's what they need. They need, I think a combo micro Cape D is the perfect combination for anything under a quarter inch. You know, anything under a quarter inch is going to get stopped there. So it's a perfect for like pay dirt, home prospecting, running concentrates. Even at the river, my 8-inch is a micro Cape D. But I always said like the micro with a slightly higher wall would be just right, you know? Like I don't like the mini, not that it doesn't catch, but to me, I want to bring home as little concentrates as possible with as much gold as possible. And unfortunately, that means sometimes you ain't bringing home shit. Maybe just a little bit of cons. Um, but the micros or the minis, they just all they do is hold on to cons, extra dirt. The loop de loops. Yeah, there's a number of specific products that I'd like for him to make. Um, I really just wish he had a combo micro Cape D 6x16 because that's what my main sluice is here, and I would switch all of my mats over to that combo if he had that. Um, but that being said, you know, for the guys out in the field, I know I'm a very unique space here where that's ideal for me, but it's not quite enough for if you're out at the river, you want an 8-inch of that or some other combo. Um, but what can I say? But I have a plan. But I do have a plan, and I hope it works out well. Um, you guys will see soon. I'm not gonna, spill it here just yet, but I got a plan. All right, but we need to make some dirt. I was sitting here waiting for it to cool down, but it's not going to cool down because we never heated it up. We got a tenth of a gram. So what is that, like $100 worth of gold? And being facetious, if anybody thinks I'm being serious, that's not how much a tenth of a gram is worth yet. Um, we'll look back on these days where I was giving away gold like that and laugh, and I'll sit there thinking, God, I had so much and I just gave it away. But all for a good cause and a good time. But I need some dirt is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some dirt. I don't want to put the wet dirt in the bag. I hate doing that. So I'm just looking for some dry dirt that I have that isn't just normal tailings. And the other thing, I'm out of stickers for the sloppy second stickers. So tonight's sloppy second's gonna go in one of the gold bags instead of the little itty bitty bags that I've been doing. And of course, finally for once, I know exactly where the little pans are. So we're gonna throw one of those in there. We're gonna throw a couple coins, courtesy of Bacchus, our local fisherman. We're gonna call this one a Dig Daddy's Down in the Hole because that's the stickers that I have handy here. And technically, we're gonna use some of my unsearched pay dirt anyway, so it's not technically untrue. But here, let's switch over to here so you guys can see what I'm doing, and so I can get my head off the screen. Ah, 10. Haha. All right, it's 11, 11, 24, Dig Daddy, and we found, or we put in 1.0, we'll say 104. So that's how much gold we know is going in. Now I got some of the last of one of my previous, oh shit. Sage down, pants on fire. All right. We got some dirt from yesteryears. Previous trips out to the river. It's the same dirt, basically. It's from a previous trip where we went and got some dirt. All right. Probably about a pound of dirt in there. Now, while my location is fairly garnet heavy, I'm going to throw some extra garnets in there just for funsies. And then that 1/10 of a gram, about 4 or 5 pieces of gold right there. So all chunky, should be pretty easy to find and recover. And hopefully you find some of the natural gold that's in here as well. Hopefully there is some natural gold in there. I suspect there should be, because that was a nice spot. Now again, if you want to win this bag, you need to enter your name on the comment video linked at the top of the chat. Things are going to start happening really quickly. And if you haven't already done that, you're going to miss out on your opportunity. And so, as I'm sealing the bag here, go do that. Go leave your comment if you haven't already. Oh yeah, Cape D sands are heavy, heavy, heavy. That makes me want to put on the Cape D song. Let's go find it. Dude, it is hard to get the gold out of there. Some dudes will use 10 stacked gold cubes just to give themselves as much chance as possible and still have a sluice coming off the end. I do want to get back out there, but man, dragging that cart last time nearly damn killed me. If T-Rep wasn't there, there is no way that would have came home. I was about to just walk away from that shit. It was brutal. I swear to God, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Man, that should be sealed, right? Yeah, that's sealed. Now, so next time I go, I'm going to try to get a spot right there at the park. So that way, you know, I can use the water from there, fill up and not have to go all the way out to the ocean to get the water. Just bring a long ass hose with me. All right. So we got this bag of dirt. That's just one thing. I got some new stickers made up, and so we'll share those with you guys. You saw the shirt, the moss nose. I got a sticker, the moss nose. I'm gonna throw that in with the pay dirt as well. Also, these are kind of coming into short supply now. but I'll throw a Gold Digger sticker in there as well. There's a couple special stickers in there. Can only get them through luck of the draw whenever I decide to throw them in a bag, or during a live stream. If you win, maybe I'll throw some in here. But that's it. I don't put those on the website for sale. Not these ones. These are special that I had made up myself. I guess I'm talking a bunch of bullshit because you can go on the swag shop and buy that sticker. So yeah, never mind. They're not exclusive, but if you want one, go get one on the swag shop. Otherwise, you gotta win it. So there you go. All right. Thank you. Let's hop back over to this stream. Where am I? I'm right here. All right. It's that time. It is that time to give away some pay dirt. Well, next time I go out there, before we transition to the giveaway, next time I go out to Cape D, I am backpacking the freaking, the cube. I'm putting it all on the frame, and I'm just going to carry it on my back. There is no damn way I'm going to drag that shit on the cube. So I'll need some help carrying the other stuff, but the cube is going on my back, and I'm not dragging that in the sand. I'm not even going to bring a cart. Well, maybe I'll bring a cart because they're handy. Something to set up on. But forget dragging that cart through the sand with a cube and load it up with pay dirt. It's not happening. It's horrible. It's just horrible. But like I say, if I go back out there, I'm going to get a spot next to the beach, and I'll just cut through the little path, and that'll make it a lot easier. Hopefully, anyways. That's the way I idealize it. How it really winds up happening. Oh man, I'm not even on the screen, am I? Hopefully you guys could hear all that babbling. Is it A? Site A? I don't know. Whichever one is right there. Like where we were digging, you and me, T-Rep, there was a path that went straight to one of the sites. That's where I want. That's what I'm looking for. You know, trying to drag that thing all the way down the beach and then back up the little pathway. Oh, that was torture. Even once we got to the paved, that was fine. But getting it out there, whoo, that was rough. Or getting it back, because it just dug in. It just dug straight in. All right, anyways, let's give away some dirt. What do you guys say? Let me go to the GAW page. GAW page. Hey, bastard. There we go. Whew. All right. If you done took too long, well, that's too damn bad, because we're moving along. And we're going to give away some pay. There we go. All right. 9 plus 8, what's that, 17? Man, I hope it's 17. Whew. All right, we got 31 comments. How many people here? We got 37 here. Joey Brown. Joey Brown, did you just barely get here? How am I going to wait? You're just barely getting here. Squeaking in. Right at the last minute. Like him been all here and shit. Motherfucker, there better be 32. See, now I gotta keep doing more math. You done screwed me up. Well, GS, what I'm trying to do right now is get I'm trying to get permission to recirculatedly high bank out on our spot there. I want a little piece of paper that says we're okay to do that, or a little piece of paper that says that it is okay to do that, and we don't need a piece of paper that says that we can do that, in which in itself would serve as the piece of paper that says that we can be there and do that. So I've been working that angle, and hopefully it'll get somewhere or nowhere, and then it's just whatever. Yeah, man, I want to get some high bankers out there. I want to get some high bankers out at the spot. All right, let's go back over here, get some more comments. There better be 32. I hope you're in there, man. I hope you're part. You always need a piece of paper. To do all the cool shit, you always need a piece of paper. And the government or some official telling you that it's okay and oh, it's fine, you can or can't do whatever you're trying to. Man, if you haven't already put it in there, we're in. We're in. Larry McMillan, 8647. Larry McMillan, you are tonight's winner of the sloppy seconds. If you can just chat up, speak up in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. We just gotta not film. There he is, Larry McMillan, right on. Congratulations, Larry. You are tonight's sloppy seconds winner. Congratulations to you. Of course, I just need your address to know where it goes to. Don't put that in the chat, but if you can, please send me an email at digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. That's my email. And if you send me your address there, I'll send you this bag of dirt with a little bit of gold that I added to it and whatever gold was already in there, and a couple of stickers and the other stuff that's in there, and you can have a great time. Awesome. Cool. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. It's the wife's birthday, so you guys are lucky we're even doing it today. I told her I would cancel it, but she said, no, you got to do the thing. Your fans are relying on you to provide them the most important knowledge of gold and prospecting and bullshittery. So she gave me the go-ahead. But I don't want to spend too much time, so I'm going to head inside. For the rest of you, I want to thank you for joining me tonight, hanging out here on a Monday night when you could be watching football. You probably are still watching football. It's probably on your TV, and I'm just on like your phone. But either way, thank you for being here. And I hope you tune in next time. And tune in this weekend, again, for a pay dirt review. This time I got some pay dirt on the way. It's going to be here. Or I got some dirt that's already here. Either way, we're going to check it out and see what it's all about. Until then, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace.